Powell from Reindeer Grill.
And I'm Lisa Powell. And we're both owners here at Reindeer Grill.
How long have you guys been in business?
So we've been in business in Mansfield for 5 years. And before that, we were open as Reindeer Grill in Maryland for 4 years before that.
What made you guys make that move?
The opportunity. Before we had a very small business. It's only a 900 square foot building with not much of a dining room. We only had like 10 seats in there. And this came available, and we kind of plateaued where we were, so we wanted to expand and do something bigger.
So what is the best part about working in downtown Mansfield and just kind of the environment and the culture of small businesses down here in the square?
So I think more like the camaraderie is like the best part. Like definitely everyone tries to like support each other, and the community is just pretty awesome. And it's like you don't really get that many places.
So what were some of the biggest challenges that you guys faced just in general as business owners, and how did you guys overcome those?
Probably just getting through the initial parts of opening, like inspections and finding somebody to do the work that was qualified and to do it in a timely manner, because it took us an extra like 4 months after we initially took over our lease before we actually, it was even maybe 5 months before we actually opened, as we got in here in June and we didn't open until November.
And then I think also just like us coming from Maryland, I guess what our customers liked was a lot different than when we came here. So it was kind of interesting. So even when we first opened, we like laughed because we sold a ton of pizzas in Maryland. It was like mainly like pizzas and cheesesteaks and only once in a while pasta dishes. And then that was like a total reverse. So even when we like had prepped for our opening, we had like all this pizza dough and we barely went through any of it. And we were like, oh man, we were not prepared. So, but yeah. Right. And I think also just being able to adapt and just always like being willing to change and not being stuck in your ways, because being able to meet your customers' needs.
And I know you guys have a very extensive menu. You guys have a bunch of variation on there and variety. There's something for everybody on there. What would you guys say is your guys' individual favorite dish? And then what was a fan favorite that you guys saw over 2023?
So my favorite dish is lasagna. And I think that was our top seller in 2023, Corey.
I agree. And I think both of us, we both love Italian food. So people would joke, are we Italian? And no, we just love Italian food. So, and then I think also having the different stuff, we like to do the crab cakes because it's unique. And I guess also our lasagna we make to order rather than, I know a lot of places will reheat it or something like that, but ours is always made fresh to order. So, I mean, even people have gotten spinach and mushrooms or made it an Alfredo lasagna, which is kind of cool. So
that's awesome. So do you guys see any new menu items coming for 2024 or anything big and exciting that you guys have planned for Reindeer Grill for 2024?
We haven't planned anything, but we might make some menu changes in the spring and maybe bring back some old favorites that we've taken off the menu in the past and see how they do.
Yeah. So I think we're definitely, like you said, we don't have anything concrete, but we're always trying to look for something new to, for the customers so they have something to look forward to as well. Yeah, but one thing, I guess an interesting fact, a lot of people will say, where did the name come from? So I was like, this is a good plateau, I feel like, to be able to share that. But so when we decided on name, we threw around all sorts of stuff, and we even thought about naming after Ralph and stuff. But we ended up deciding because my great-grandparents, they had it was called Reindeer Custard in Silver Spring. And then when the Metro, they ended up putting it through right where the shop was, so they closed, but they were in retirement age. And they said, well, we can never open it again. So that was something when I was little and sharing with Ralph and stuff, that they would bring ice cream and things like that. So it was something that like our family kind of has like paraphernalia and things like that from there. So we just kind of wanted to keep their legacy alive and be doing that. So that's where reindeer comes from. So no reindeer meat. We thought about it in the past, but it's kind of expensive. So we were like, it would be like just an arm and a leg to charge. So we're like, no, we'll stay away from that for now.
Yeah,
And we like reindeer.
we try to keep our menu affordable, but with really high quality. So the reindeer would have kind of been like a little over the top. So,
Yeah, I think so a little bit.
Sure.
so our website is myreindeergrill.com, and we also are on Facebook. And we are open Tuesday through Saturday from 11 a.m. until 8 p.m. Pretty consistently, other than if there's like a major holiday or something.